Hey everybody, I'm back. I have been on a very long 2-week hiatus. 1 week I was on vacation and last week, quite frankly, I was lazy. I had such a hard time at first getting back into the swing of things. Being at work was near impossible, and then I just realized it was Friday and I'm like, what's a few more days? So I'm so sorry. Seriously, I have been wanting to film for a while, but I mean, being in California, it was near impossible. There was no way I was going to be able to film, and then when I got back, I literally just couldn't. I could not. I tried so hard, but I would come home and I'd be so tired and so lazy. So I'm sorry, but I'm back now, and what better way to come back than a May? It's not the end of May yet. An April favorites video. It is May 1st, however, so I've had May on the brain today. So I have been thinking the past few days about some of my go-tos that I'm grabbing all the time, and I actually had a lot more than I thought I did. I kind of condensed down some and picked like my all-time favorites. So we are gonna go ahead and just jump right into this video. I do have quite like 7 things to talk about today. So we are gonna go ahead and jump right into the video, and we are gonna start with probably my all-time favorite thing, which is my Lorac Pro Lippies. This is their matte lip color. I lost the lid for this guy. Still works, but I lost the lid for him. So I have this in the shade Abergine, which is a really deep, rich purple color. And then I also have it in Nude Pink, which is probably the best nudish pinkish color that I own. It's perfect for, you know, a light, I kind of want to wear whatever. I don't want a whole lot, but I want a little something. And then the Abergine is perfect for when I just want a full go. It's my Wednesday Addams look, if you will. I get that a lot from work when I wear the dark purple and the dark reds. So there's the pink and there's the purple. These guys go on so smooth and they last all day, and they are a matte lipstick, and I like that they're a crayon because they're easier, well, crayon-esque. They're easier to apply and touch up throughout the day, and they fit perfect in my purse. They're just like a pen or something. I stick it in my bag and I'm good to go. So I've been obsessing with these guys. I actually got them during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. They were $11 a piece, so definitely a good steal. My second favorite is Miss Mustafali's. She is my monthly favorite every month. Say hi, Mustafali's. She hates me. She hates me right now. I have not been forgiven for leaving her for a week. Anywho, back at it. If you guys watched my videos, I talked about it in 2 different videos, is the NYX Wonder Pencil. It's a concealer, an eye brightener, and a reverse lip liner all in one. I have only been using it as an eye brightener because I, for one, haven't gotten around to buying a second one to use as a reverse lip liner, and 2, I don't think about it in the mornings. I just kind of put on my lipstick and I go. But this guy has been great. It holds really long in my waterline, and it does really help brighten the eyes. It's not one of those ones that you put on you barely see anything. You do notice it, and it does last, which is a big thing for me because a lot of pencils like this have a tendency to just kind of disperse since they're in your waterline. I can usually get a full day wear out of this without having to touch it up. So definitely one of my favorites thus far. That is a drugstore product as well, so it's super affordable. It's only like $4.50 or something like that. The thing that got me through vacation, my concealer. And I know that sounds ridiculous because a lot of people won't wear makeup when they're on vacation, or they'll be so refreshed and ready to go. You know, I needed this. And I still need this, and I will always need this. It wasn't so much that I wasn't refreshed because I was going to bed around the normal time, and by normal time it would be like an hour and a half later there because the time difference, that 2-hour time difference really killed me. But I was sleeping on a futon at my brother's place, and it wasn't the greatest of sleep because it's the first time in what, 3.5 years that my boyfriend and I have spent that long apart. So on top of not having him there, not having my cat, I mean, my brother has 2 cats, but it wasn't great sleep. So my concealer did everything. The cat, everything is breaking for me, or I'm losing it. But the cap broke weird. But this stuff is great. It's by NYX. It's their HD Studio Concealer. I mean, this, let's see, this is in the shade Fair. So I'll either get Fair or I'll go one shade lighter depending on how much I want it to highlight. And this stuff is amazing. I mean, it covers great and it blends out smoothly. And I mean, I can't go wrong with it. It's my day-to-day concealer. Like, I put a little bit more on than normal today because I felt like I had really dark circles under my eyes. And I mean, this stuff does great. It does not crease into my eyes really. I have had some problems with it doing that, but normally it will last really well and it won't sink into my lines, and it covers and it highlights and it does everything that I want it to do. And I mean, again, it's NYX. It's on the drugstore side of Ulta. You can buy it at Meijer, and I'm not sure what other grocery stores you can get it at. I believe Target, but I know Meijer for sure. If you don't feel like going all the way to Ulta, and it's super affordable. I mean, for $5, it's a really good concealer. I would definitely recommend it. Again, it's the NYX HD Studio Concealer. I've tried some of their other ones. This one so far has been the best. Let's move. I kind of had a tie. I didn't want to do two skincares, but I'm going to mention two of them anyways at the same time. My Shea Moisture face moisturizer, and then also my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. So I needed a face cream and I bought this guy. If you guys watch my Ulta haul video, you heard me talk about it. It's the Coconut and Hibiscus Radiance Moisturizer for dull skin. It smells amazing. It still smells amazing. It's super thick, and this jar's lasted me pretty well so far since I bought it. I love it because it's super hydrating, but I'm actually using less of this because of this guy, and that's why I wanted to talk about both of them. This guy actually helps with a lot of the redness in my skin and a lot of those dull patches that I can get sometimes because I have that combination skin. I'll get really shiny, but then where it gets drier, it'll look kind of dull, so that really helps it. But then I started mixing this Farsali with it, and if you guys have never heard of them, I definitely recommend going on Instagram, mostly if you have an Instagram, that is. Go on Instagram and look them up and just watch some of their little videos about the girls that are using it. They'll retweet. Case of the Mondays. They will repost other people's Instagram videos, and you can mix this with makeup. You can use it alone. You can put it down, let it soak in like a moisturizer, and then put your makeup over it. I've been using this stuff for a few weeks now and I'm obsessed with it. They actually have the Rose Gold Elixir, a Unicorn Essence, which is a primer, and then their Volcanic Elixir, which is their nighttime heavier oil, and it is an oil. But it comes in this little dropper. I'm gonna get this all over the place. But it's an oil, and you rub it into your skin, and it just smells citrusy. Like, it smells kind of like grapefruit mixed with some orange. And if you guys go to Sephora, it is at Sephora stores. If you go to Sephora, because I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Oh, I don't have any in there right now. Never mind. That's a lie, guys. Let me shake it up. If you go and actually like look at it, you see all those specks in there? It's supposed to be like 24 karat gold infused. You don't get flakes of it on your skin. I mixed this actually with my NYX drop foundation. I'll put drops on my face and then I'll do drops of the oil, and it blends my makeup beautifully. It keeps my skin so hydrated, and where like I get oily right in my forehead and down my nose, I don't get extra oil. It almost controls it, if you will. So between this and my actual face moisturizer, my skin has just become so much better. Like, I feel so much better when I'm not wearing foundation. I'm obsessed with it. I even used it today under my concealer for the first time. Like, I put on my concealer and then I put 2 drops on my beauty blender and I blended out my concealer, and this stuff does wonders. Like, it's expensive for an oil, but it's an all-purpose oil. Like, I'll put it on my lips before I put on any sort of liquid lipstick, any sort of matte lipstick, and the results are just amazing. I mean, all I recommend is just go to Sephora and just test it on your hand if they have it in the store. It'll look a little greasy at first, but then walk around for like 10-15 minutes and you won't even know. It dries down beautifully. It doesn't leave that horrible weird after feeling. And I mean, I'm a true believer in this stuff now. Like I've already said to Mike that I want the volcanic elixir for at night just because of what it's done for my skin already. And I really want the unicorn essence because it's supposed to be a really great primer as well. So Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. Definitely, definitely worth buying to put in your makeup bags. Okay, I have 2 products left. I'm going to try and make this video not 25 minutes long. So this one's going to be quick because a lot of you already know of the product. It is the MAC Fix Plus. This is the travel size still. This has lasted me since I bought it for a vacation. This has lasted me 2.5 weeks. I mean, it's almost empty, but I kind of overdo it sometimes. I got it in the coconut scent because they had the scents in the travel, but this stuff has been kind of a lifesaver. I can click it shut and it doesn't spray. And I can stick it in my purse and just kind of go if I forget to put it on in the morning, and I just spritz it on when I need it. Otherwise, I put it on in the morning and I don't get those weird blotches that some face sprays give you. My makeup sets down really nicely and it smells really good because it smells like coconuts. So I'm definitely probably going to invest in the large size of the Fix Plus. I know they don't have the yummy coconut, unfortunately, but I will definitely still buy the full size of the Fix Plus in the future because I am absolutely in love with how it feels on my skin. And lastly, I did a first impressions video, so of course it was gonna be my favorites. This is the MAC Next to Nothing foundation. It came out at the very beginning of the month. I literally bought it the day after it came out and I've been obsessed with it. I actually can't wear it right now because it's in the shade medium and my self tanner kind of wore off and it wasn't as warm in California as I was hoping it would be all the time. But I mean, it blends out to nothing. It leaves that filter on your skin. This shade's gonna be a little too dark for me, so it will look weird. For those of you that have been asking as well, I am going to do a follow-up video on this guy, a final review video. It is slated for tomorrow, so you guys will have that video tomorrow. I promise. I've been wanting to do it for a while now. I've just been taking time to really collect all my thoughts on it and get, you know, everything kind of in order so I don't sound like a rambling, bambling mess. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So expect that tomorrow, but this lasted me, I mean, I bought it at the beginning of the month. I stopped using it when I got home from vacation. This was the only foundation I bought, so I was still using it, just a little bit lighter. But it was fantastic on my trip. It was fantastic before my trip, and it was fantastic after my trip. So I'm definitely going to invest in the shade that will match me now. So then I have this when it's warmer, and then I'll have a light one to use whenever, because I am also almost out of my NYX foundation. So it would be a win-win. Haha, yay. Okay. Sorry for the long video. It has been a hot minute. I have so much to talk to you guys about. I wish I could have fit everything in, but unfortunately it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed my April favorites and look forward to my MAC video tomorrow that will be uploaded tomorrow, I promise. If you guys have any questions about any of the products, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and I will be sure to answer them as quickly and as best as I can. Please don't forget to click subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!